Come on. Go live there. Come on, you know you want to. Dear him. There we go. Hey kids, I'm Rob the Builder. Can we build it? Yes, we can. Hey David, how you doing? Now, today, my initial plan had been finishing that paintwork that we set up yesterday, putting the engines on. However, I discovered a very irritating problem on the B-17 that I would like to address. Ha! Every time, here we go. Quick little diversion. I'm prone to these, I know. Then I'll get down to business. The term I'd like to was, I can tell you this while I do my shit. Hang on. First mouthful of coffee as always. I'm going nowhere without this shit, I tell you. Anyway, I'll flick the light on. Yes, getting back to I'd like to. Bring the camera around. I always remember a Rowan Atkinson sketch where he's, at one point in it, he's a priest addressing a congregation at a wedding. He said, I remember the day bright young bride-to-be came to me and said, Father, I understand the church's position on premarital sex, but where does it stand on fellatio? I said, well, Joanna, I'd like to tell you, but I don't know what fellatio is. And there's the I'd like to, but that comes up. Anyway, and so she showed me. Since when? When asked the question, Father, where does the church stand on fellatio? I reply with, I'd like to. Here's the big I'd like to thing that I waffle about. Anyway, now, what the issue is, I'll zoom in for this. Now, hopefully it's redeemable. For some reason, that chair has seen fit, as in this chair right there, to, yeah, well, you can see what it's done. This is suboptimal. Now, there's a few ways I might be able to go around this. First up, what I'd like, there we go again. To attempt is to utilize these tweezers, yoink, splitch. We'll worry about that later. But yeah, that's a subpar. Now, if that goes well, that's got to be my first objective, I think. I can't just leave it there. That's shite. Yeah. So, what it might do, give me a moment, zoom out a little, so you can see more what I'm doing rather than just bits of hand and stuff. At least I'll attempt it. Now, let's see how we go. Ooh. Close. Well, that was easier than I'd thought. Winning. Right, now we've just got to put the bloody thing back. Now, that could be a little... yes. Okay. Now, next bit. There's another bit here. Got that too. Right. Now. That's obviously got to go back. This bit here, that supporting bit, is obviously going to have to be the first bit to go in. Now, change of tweezers, I would suggest, might be the guy. Or would it? I'm trying to decide whether to come from. Oh, hey guys, hey, Big Grace, how you doing, man? Just had a bit of a chair issue. It fell for whatever reason, probably through excessive manhandling of the kit. We'll leave that discussion there. Out now, having obviously to. Well, I've got the parts out. That's a good start, but now I've got to put them back in. I'm trying to decide whether to come from the side or from the front. If you follow me further, now let's see what sort of an angle I can get here. That's another point. Can I go straight bang? Yeah, I reckon I can. All right. Now, something I might want to consider. I would suggest. Give me a moment while I find something to. Here we go. Now, all right. Do I want to attempt just to bore those holes out a little? There's a question, kids. Big question. You know, I'm inclined to think no. A better option on that front might be. Let's have a look at these. How grungy are they? I reckon I'll make it. Now, I'm trying to remember. There is a distinct angle this has got to sit at. So what I'm going to do is, give me a moment, here they are. Just check that. On. The assembly sheets. Okay, so this will want to go in. Well, we won't want to go in, but we're going to have it go in right like that. Question 2 on this front. Am I better served putting the two parts together now and then trying to put them in as one part? So they just, that probably is the smart move. It might require a little more finesse at certain points, but I reckon it's the way to roll. Because then I've got a supporting structure. That's what we're going to do, guys. So, this needs to sit like Jesus. Hey, you kids. Hey, you. Like that. Yeah, let's have a look. Right. Now the next question, actually is a question. If I do that, will they do me the investment favour of supporting each other well enough? Piss me off. I ask you. Hey, yo. Now this is nah, I wouldn't rely on that. Okay. It's just a thought. Now, what we'll do is quickly adjust the camera angle a little bit. Here's our bits. That are being Oh, pricky, oh, so pricky. It's pricky. It's pricky. I'll try that one more time just in case. Hello. Jeez, nah, okay. In the words of the late great Willie Shakespeare, fuck that. I think that's what he said, isn't it? Now, once we've gotten this attended to, first we've got to get these prying together, obviously. Once that's done, we'll get back to our putting the engines on and stuff. We'll get all this sort of caper happening. So yeah. Now, just looking at that camera shot, I might just. There we go. That's about what I had before. That's us. I know how. Okay, so first. That much. We know. This is all good in the hood. And you get over here. So, get your sorry notes. Actually, why don't I do? I'm just going to put that down on the side there. There we go. Maybe. Sort of. No. Tricksy. Probably wouldn't be so tricksy if I just left it in the fuck. There we go. I'm happy with that. We'll take that. Ha ha! Maybe just alter the angle just a little. Boom. You can't see it now. There we go. So I'm just going to let that dry now, I reckon. And then we'll put it back in position. So yeah, I'm hoping that angle's not too shallow. That's Alright, it seems to be that's the angle it's setting at. Okay, we'll leave that. It looks seems to be binding quite well actually overall. We'll just leave it do its thing. Alright. That being done, we'll just get this out of the way now. We will zoom out. Well, so far that's repair's proven to be easier than I thought. So yeah, not unhappy for that fact. Let's see how it goes to the final analysis. Next, we shall come here. Okay. One wing. Get that away for the moment. I might also get this out of the way for the moment. And it's all coming up Robster, it tells you. At least I think so. Yeah. Yourself. My. Look at all these things. Dear, oh dear. And then... and still some tidying, as in, I reckon I can get that a bit tidier. But that's not my objective today. I want the engines on today. And in some capacities, or it's not capacities, in some ways, those little bits like that might be more easily done once the engines are actually in position, is my theory. So, to that end, good people. And what's also worth bearing in mind is that with our engines, there are specific ones for, zoom out a bit more perhaps, bring the camera across, for the engines are specific. There's a thing that goes on. I'll show you. Now, let's get our engines. Nice. That's fine. Now, oh hey Stephen, how are you doing? Now, the engines go with that up the top. And in this instance, I reckon you'll find that this, there we go, it's supposed to link in with, once that clicks into there, that's a bit loose, not so happy about that. But you can see that that goes, clicks like that sort of a deal. Now, there's a few things we can do to help our cause here. Let me just have a quick look at all the engines and make sure I'm correct. I'm pretty sure that is the correct one, because we go up to here, that's got nothing particularly special about it. That's the one that would go, well, we'll go there. I'll have to give that a bit of a... This doesn't have the little click in thing because that's not actually the original part, but that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. So that goes into there. And this should have a thing where, again, that's lost the top part. That's okay. So that would just go into there. The things we can do to help our cause is to clean these interior areas up a bit. We'll do that. And this one, yep, goes in there. All right. Now, because I've got a few little bits of trickery involved in the fronts of these wings. So we'll, as far as making sure it's a nice snug fit, I would suggest, not use of that word, that we should, let's just see. Hang on. You're not quite. I think I'm overthinking this. That's where it goes, alright? Just like that. Why is it not just sitting in? Rubbing. What we'll do, just for my own edification, I'm probably being a pedant. How is everybody today anyway? I'm good myself. I'm always good. And even when I'm not good, I just get better. Dearie me, Guff. Now, so let us start with this one. Just give that a bit of a clean out. You see, that looks quite deep. And that's why I'm a bit ummy and ahry. If that's not going into a clicking in, you know what I mean? That's better. Felt that. It's not just going to sit in there, but I felt, or did I feel that come off? No, that's all good. All right, let's do it. I don't think this will. I'm just a bit concerned about that now. Never mind. Do I need to reassert the glue on that? Yes, I do. That's okay. It's not completely off, but it's not right. No, that's okay. That's okay. Now, let's slow our progress. Not a little. Never mind. Come on there. Okay, come on now. Let's do this properly. Come here. Bing. There we go. And this around there. And come on now, don't lie to me. Yep, there we go. You can just go over there to dry. Yes, you can. That's how it's supposed to go. So this bottom bit needs to clear that little bump there. In fact, I can even quite check that. That's going to move now. And we've got that sitting as it should. That's this. Now, what the hell? I think it's just a question of holding and letting it bind. And I'm probably just, oh Jesus, minor glue issue here. Give me a moment. All right. You've got to put the lid on so it's running down the stem a bit. All right. Now, oh hey Smattering, how you doing, man? Now. Maybe we're here, man. All right, let's do this. Actually, what I should probably do first is make sure that this one's okay, and then I can stop faffing about. got a slightly unusual way of dealing with the engines, I've got to say, but whatever. Now, this one, wrong side. Yes. It's just. Have I just done the same thing on this one? Probably. No, not quite. Yep. This is being a pain in my ass. Maybe I'll check that up. Same deal. Yeah, I'm just overthinking this. Alright. Do I need to tidy that up? Not really. Alright. Ay, caramba. There we go. Now. Now, you'd think if I hold this for suitably long enough for the glue to bind, we should all be good. Let's see if that's how this rolls out. I make no assumptions. Yeah, it's not feeling happy to me. It's coming along slowly but surely. Do I dare? Oh, there we go. Alright. Give that, I'd kind of like to just, now I can actually sort of let go. Just let go, man. And just let that settle for a moment. Then we'll get this next one on. And then, once we've got the engines on, I'm going to see about getting that chair back into the cockpit. And while I'm doing that, I may as well see about getting the steering wheel I made into position as well. Because I lost the steering wheel as well, so you know. Hey. Alright, let's see. Drum roll. Oh, okay. Still a bit questioning of the methodology, but yeah, whatever, man. Yeah, whatever. Alright, so there's one. Next. This one. Yeah. Same drill, I believe, so let's give that a whirl, shall we? What? Now. Yeah. Once it's in, it's not. This is. There we go. And the one thing I will give it some points for as a methodology is that it. Let me just check something for a minute. does facilitate I'll even zoom in for it so you can see what I'm waffling about. That is an engine detail where you have once the cowling goes on, you'll still be able to see the connection between the engine and I assume this is an exhaust sort of a caper. And once that's all dry, we'll crank that down again. Yeah. But you can see the detail that this methodology does add. It's a wee bit fiddly. Beyond that, boom. Yeah. Again, not so happy about that side of the caper, but we'll worry about that in due course. I don't think that's going to be a big problem now that there's going to be a few things in position, you know. All right, dust now. It's going to need a bit of a straightening. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Boom, boom. Boom. So there you go. Now, I'll pop that just over here, just over to here. Now, oh hey Caesar, how you doing? I'll be a while before I finish it, mate. But it's coming along. Now, this one, I need to do a bit of tweaking on account of this not being the original part. I do not know where the original part is, unfortunately. So, what I'm going to do, there's two ways I might go about this. Give me a moment. First, sprue cutters. If this first methodology doesn't work, my other option will be to go and put it directly in the cowling as the cowling goes on. That's my option. Now, this needs to sit. What's that? Alright. Just trying to see what I can get it to bind on. That actually sits on, actually, now that I'm looking at it, is on the other ones that they sit slightly forward. That's going to be too deep. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. This one I will put inside the cowling itself as I put the cowling on. That's easy. Okay. Oh, thank you, Robert. I appreciate that. I love engines. In terms of from the viewpoint of the detailing you can do on them. Yeah. In fact, I really enjoy detailing in general. It's one of the things reasons I take so long on a kit is because I love detailing. This might need a re-gluing once this is in, but never mind. We'll see how we roll. Let's do this. Oops, might zoom you out a bit, guys. Now, let's just zoom in. Come, there we go. Come to Papa. Now then, come here, you. Actually, I'll grab it that way. She go so far. There we go. There we go. All right, just give that a bit of a hold. There's always one. What's the fist up your clacker? Come on now. Behave. There we go. Just let that settle. Cool. That, good people, is our engine's in. Now, once this is dried sufficiently that I can just pop it over to the other, or on the little mat to the side that I put all the stuff on. And once we're at the position where I can just put that over to there, just checking a few things here. All right, so here we go. And it's all good, kids. Alrighty. Pop that over there to dry. Fantastic. Question of the methodology that they used at first, but I've got to say, came up trumps after all. Not a fan of using the word Trump at the moment. We'll leave that discussion there. I try not to bring politics into my stream. Now, this one, as I said, I'll put aside. The cowlings are also specific. So yeah, I'll show you that when we come to putting that on. But I'm going to put that directly into the cowling because it's not quite sitting right with the false piece in. So what we'll do is splash, put that in, and then blap. I believe that's the technical term, splash, blap. Now, oh, dearie me, what's going on there, kids? You, get back here. Come here, you. This board didn't come with the... there we go. Spray booth. And one of the failings of this booth, as far as it goes, is that it, in its normal form or in the standard format, it is a very loose bottom. So if you wanted to actually use it as I use it, no, as a booth, it's like for spraying, it's okay, yeah, not for cutting and stuff. So I've got a piece of wood under it. Yeah, much happier with it as a result. Now, here we go. Here we go, kids. Next on our agenda is we are going to, all being well, get this back into position. Now, I reckon I will go from, actually, there we go. So we'll go for straight tweezers. And, yeah, all right. So once we've gotten that done, come here, we can come here. Yeah. Alrighty. Now, put the lid back on. Almost. Bam! Well, hopefully, bam. Got my chair back. Hopefully it'll stay there this time. I don't think it's in exactly the right position, but it seems, I mean, it's sitting there, isn't it? So how much can I bitch? All right. Now, next on my agenda, with regards to, this is another repair in the cockpit as well. You'll notice that, well, you might not, but if I go up and down, you'll see this guy doesn't have a steering wheel. Deary, deary me. So, yeah, that one got lost as well. We shan't worry about the sort of tales of woe there. Now, so, I made one. I'm going to put that in now while we're here, I reckon. And that one should be easy, I reckon. I've said that a few times. We'll use another word. I'm of the opinion that it should be quite easy. Now, that seems to be sitting quite well, actually, because I saw it, how I did a little tap there. It seems to be sitting nice. That's good. I'm actually pretty happy with that as a repair. Good one, big boy. Now, yoink. Now, boys and girls, I want that straight. Let's give me a moment. All right. Not so cooperative. Maybe if I try with my right hand, being as I'm actually right-handed. Not quite. It's almost doing it for me. Yeah. It's a bit small, but at least there's something there. It's smaller than I thought. You can see it, but yeah. On the other hand, I might choose to play the "there's going to be a fucking canopy there anyway" card. I don't generally roll that way, or try not to, but in this instance, practicality might require that. Now, the only issue is we're going to want to let those settle while because where I wanted to tidy up the paintworks on the underside. Although, there's no reason why I can't do some of the upper areas now, is there? Look at that. It's a bit easy. Alright. This we will now do. Now, first things first, what I'll do, zoom out for a minute. And you need to remove that. And that. Be concerned about the height of that. Anyway. So all I'm really looking to do here, for the most part, is seams and stuff. I'll do the main colour, then I'll worry about doing the olive drab later. Now we're looking for. Here we go. Give me a moment to mix the paint. Shake, 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 ba ba da ba. Shake, 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 ba ba. Shake my painter. Shake my painter. Ow. Yeah, I'll stop right there, guys. I'm sure you're very grateful for that. Now, I'm really glad I managed to get that chair right. I'm a bit disappointed, for want of a better choice of words, with my remade steering wheel. Can I find another one in the interim? I can use it for the time being. If I find something better, I'll put that in. There's a plan. There's a plan, Stan. How are we travelling on the mixing front? Oh, yeah. Let's do this, shall we? Now. Looking for a suitable receptacle. This will do us. Now. We'll go with. I want to have a really solid brush, nothing too heavy duty. think this one will do our job for us quite nicely. Yes, I do. So, a few spots I want to tidy up here. Aside from the seam itself. Just to pretty it up a little. All right, already looking a bit nicer. It's just those little things that you really want to tidy up, you know. Now this is where employing crystal clear as a gap filler comes into its own in my eyes, because being clear, there we go, look at that. We've got no real issues with colours underneath or anything like that. So there you go. Nice. There a little. That look a little prettier. Right. Now, I'm not quite getting the result I want here, which means we might just hit that with a bit of weathering. That is my usual go-to on the if you want to hide something front, weathering. Give it a chip there, or maybe a bit of smoke. Some sort of a stain anyway, you know. Right. Now I want to come down there. Trying to decide what we can do once I've gotten the paint on this seam completed. So I don't need to go all the way in there because that's where this mold crab. That's a good question. We'll see what the time is first. Once we've got this done. Now, that's better. Once that dries, that'll look much nicer. Now that I've got a good solid line going down there. Yeah. Now, I'm going to go just down. Oops, nice one, rock. And I got away with it. For a moment, I thought I was going to give myself a nice juicy thumbprint where I just put paint. But we're all good. Come around. That's almost there. Yeah, they want him. Your nose is wants to. On its suggest, I may have a gap there I'll need to re-attend to. That's okay. Or can I use surface tension to achieve my objectives? One more crack of that. Yeah. All right. Now, wouldn't mind going around these panels here. Which I may just sort of a thing. Just to tidy them up. Cross. I don't reckon I'll be going on much further once I've gotten this done. The reason is because I've noticed a couple of other things I'll need to be rather attentive to, which may mean it's going to take longer than I had anticipated, which is fine. Just so. Right, there we go for the lower one. All right. Go around the base of the dorsal turret position for a bit. Into there. I've gotten some grunge on my brush. In fact, I can even tell you what that grunge is. Give me a moment. That is the bit of plastic that's hanging off that position earlier. Now, let us return. There we get a bit of consistency. Right. Oh, I should probably, it's another area I should probably consider going once we get this panel done. And that's the tail gun, around certain parts of the tail gunner position. Then I'll probably wind the stream up. All right. This might take a few sessions, I'd say. Or at least that line's not looking. We'll see. We'll see. Now. Once I've gotten, for some reason, this hand's falling asleep. Let me just wake it up. Once we've gotten this panel done, it's the tail gunner position. There's a bit rumpty. I'm also a bit questioning about that position because I'm not sure how well the fin is going to fit on that. We'll see. The rudder, rather. I don't think it's the fin, it's the rudder, isn't it? Here. Come on. Come right down here some more. Almost done. Ah, there we go. Nice thick swatch of paint. I always find the concept of camo patterns on aircraft kind of funny. I mean, I have seen some pictures of very effective camo on BF-109 in the desert. But on the whole, we have to say, when you're looking at something like, say, a B-17, for example, that, gee, you don't reckon... I reckon you could put as much camouflage as you like on a B-17, and your chances of hiding the thing would be somewhere between none and bugger all. I mean, seriously now. It's bloody huge. So, maybe it's just me. Now, just finally. Now, tomorrow, I would say, actually, no, I reckon I'm going to do a bit more painting before I say finally on this colour. Or will I? No. Anyway, tomorrow I think it's engine cowlings we put on. And, well, we have a look at the instructions, but I think, yeah, that's probably going to be our next port of call. You might need to get a bit of crystal clear action going there, I reckon. But we'll consider that. Right then. If I need to make any adjustments there, I won't have done crystal clear stuff. Okay. Well, on the whole, pretty happy with today's outcomes. Got the chair back in position. Yeah, I'm going to see about getting a different steering wheel. I'm not happy with that. But at least I got that in. Got most of the fuselage touched up. That's good. Got the engines in. That's good. So yeah, it's been a fairly solidly productive session. Now what we're going to do is have a look at our assembly instructions and see what our next steps, and I'm pretty sure it's engine cowling time. Let's find out. Let's give that a rinse. Now, the thing about the engine cowling is it comes in two parts, but that's fine. There's a few things we can consider if that is the case. Now, in the meantime, what have I just dropped? Oh, a pair of tweezers. That's all good. Now, here we go. Yep, engine cowlings. All right. And then, tell you boys and girls, we're getting into exciting turf then. Yes, we are. We're starting to get down to, they'll take us through to step 70 of 86. Ho, kids. That's a bit exciting, isn't it? Cool. Bakely. So, give me a moment, I'm just going to put the lid on that. I'm going to move these tweezers before I tread on them, because that would make me grumpy, I'm sure. Whoa. Interesting. That's a good idea. That never occurred to me, mate. I like that idea. I do. Because I can see that excuse me, my wallet duck down. Cooking string isn't as harsh as normal cord or whatever. I can see that, and then if you, right. That's a good little tip, Dave. I like that, mate. Yeah, I do. Might give that a whirl. Don't know if I need to. I mean, I've got the fuselage at this point now, but it's certainly worth bearing in mind in the future. Interesting. Anywho, now tomorrow I'll be back. Today's Thursday in Australia, and well, tomorrow's Friday. Who would have thought? Today being Thursday, that it might be Friday tomorrow. But Friday is the day that I will be streaming. As I said, we'll be doing engine cowlings and seeing what else we can work on, just to make things a wee bit more done. And at that point, I think we're getting pretty close to getting the whole thing done, actually. That's a bit good. Alrighty. In the meantime, thank you for watching. I do appreciate it, guys. First-time viewers, you know what I'm going to say now, don't you? Follow, like, or subscribe. Very simple equation. Other platforms, I'm Rob the Builder on Facebook and YouTube. Robster the Builder on Instagram, Twitch, and Discord. Oh, my pleasure, David. Thank you for watching, mate. And I'm Rob the Builder and Food Monster on Twitter. And yeah, again, become to follow, like, or subscribe on those platforms. Do go your hardest, kids. Don't be shy now. All right. Now, as I said, I'll be back tomorrow. And I think you know that I'm about to trot out, that I'll be back tomorrow. Same kit time, same kit channel. And I'll catch you good people then, hopefully. See yous.